Hey, what's going on, you Savs? What the show? So I will just start by saying that there's a good possibility that this episode will be a little spicy, and that's all right. We're going to be okay. We're going to make it through. Head to the websites, guys. TravisCrutcher.com, TerradownApparel.com, TheAlphaInitiative.com. Check out those spaces. Speaking, coaching, podcast, consulting. You know the drill. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now so I can thereby talk some more.
Welcome to Not Sorry with Travis Crutcher, the show where Travis will say some things that might trigger you, offend you, make you laugh, or even motivate you. So, if you're not easily offended, stick around and enjoy. On the other hand, if you are easily offended, listen anyway. Then go tell everyone how triggered you were. Either way, you can be certain of one thing. Travis is not sorry.
All right, here we go. So I'm going to start this episode by saying something that might piss you off, and I am strangely comfortable with that. Here's the deal. A defeatist attitude is the quickest way to fuck up your life. Yep, I said it. So if you're walking around thinking the world owes you something or that you're destined to fail, guess what? You have already fucked up. You're already your own worst enemy. Let me tell you a little story. I had this buddy back in the day, smart dude, talented as fuck, but he had this constant cloud of I can't hanging over his head. Every time shit got tough, he'd throw up his hand and say, well, I guess it wasn't meant to be. I'm like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's the kind of shit that makes me want to scream. Like, if you go through life expecting it to fail, guess what? You will. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, dumbass. Like, it's going to fail. Now, before anyone starts crying about how hard life can be and you can't catch a break, look, let's get one thing straight. Life doesn't owe you shit. And I've known people that really believe this. I mean, since their childhood, were raised with the notion that life owes them something. And they were shown this as an example. And it's toxic as fuck. It doesn't owe you anything, not a damn thing. You have to go out and take what you want. And that's not going to happen if you're sitting on your ass feeling sorry for yourself. You think the successful people got there by being defeatist little bitches? Probably not. Probably not. So here's the deal. When you face a challenge, you've got two options, right? You can rise to the occasion or you can lay down and die. I mean, that's really what it boils down to, right? I know it sounds harsh, but it's true. And don't give me the you don't understand my situation bullshit, okay? Everyone has their own battles, their own struggles. The difference between those who make it and those who don't is the attitude they bring to it. And there's tons of strategies, right? And I coach people on strategies to break through barriers and to reframe their mindset and to look at things from a different perspective and just straight up resiliency tools for when things get fucked up. Because here's the truth of the matter. You can have the mindset of a fucking Delta Ninja assassin, but the truth is life is going to come along on Tuesday or whatever day and fuck you up. It's going to kick your ass eventually. And so the reality is it doesn't matter how much of this mindset guru shit you try and inculcate into your life. If you are not willing to just get the fuck up and push through, it's not going to make any difference, right? You've got to have the right attitude. You've got to just have this I'm fucking rolling kind of attitude. So how do you kick the fetus attitude to the curb? Here's the deal. You have to start by calling yourself out on your own bullshit. You can't wait for other people around you to do it. You've got to be the one to take ownership and go, you know what? I'm not going to allow this. So every time you catch yourself thinking, I can't, I won't, or I'm not good enough, I want you to slap yourself in the face. Literally, figuratively, whatever you need to do, and reframe that shit to, I can, I will, I'm getting better every day, right? Because that's the reality of it. You know, I had a conversation with a client recently. We're talking about 1 degree shifts. And when you look at land nav, if you're off 1 degree at distance, you're fucking lost. Like you're nowhere close to your objective. But if I'm making 1 degree shifts in the right direction over time, that's a massive fucking change, right? So give yourself credit for the changes you are making. Surround yourself with people who call you out on your shit. I say this all the time. I make videos about it. I talk to clients about it. I say it in workshops and keynotes. Surround yourself by people who are going to call you out. If your friends are a bunch of negative assholes, guess what? You're going to be a negative asshole too. It's crazy, right? So find people who push you, who challenge you, who won't let you settle for mediocrity. And if you don't have those people in your life, start being that person for yourself. Be your own fucking cheerleader. Don't, I get it, man. I love the space that I operate in. I love the coaching space. I love being able to give people some juice to get them going, all that stuff. But man, if you have to have that, if you have to scroll endlessly for the right piece of motivational juju to get you going for your day on social media, you're fucked up. I love you, but you got to start taking ownership. Be your own fucking cheerleader. Be the person in your life that tells you can do it. You don't have to search endlessly. You don't have to find a guru or a fucking whatever, man. You can be the person that gets up in the morning, looks yourself square in the fucking mirror and goes, hey, we're fucking doing this. I don't give a shit how tired you are. I don't care how fucking terrible yesterday went. I don't care that we crashed and burned today. We're going to do it, right? And I get it. Life can kick your ass. Shit is going to go wrong. Plans are going to fall apart, and it's easy to fall into the defeatist mindset. But here's the kicker. You get to choose how you respond. That's something that people miss, man. We're driven by emotion, and we let that take control, and then that's going to be our mode. No bullshit. You can decide. You get to pick how you respond. You can either let life fuck you over. That's cool. Or you can stand up and say, not today, motherfucker, because that's really your choices. Those are really your choices when it boils down to it, all right? And so I want you to take a minute, right? We're gonna bring it down a little bit. I want you to take a minute right now. I want you to think about one area in your life where you've been a whiny little bitch, okay? Yeah, I said it, where you've been a whiny little bitch. And think about the one thing you've been letting beat you down. Now, I want you to decide right fucking now that you're done with that. You're done with excuses, done with the negativity, and from this moment on, you're going to face that shit head on and own it. And if you're sitting there thinking, but Travis, I don't know how. Well, guess what? None of us know how to do this shit perfectly. We learn as we go. The important thing is to start. Take the first step. Even if it's small, even if it's messy, just fucking start and you will figure it out along the way. I promise you. I mean, look, when I started my business, yeah, I had some experts telling me to do this or do that or do the other thing. But the truth of the matter is, life, business, relationships, none of it is one size fits all. There's strategies you might be able to apply. There's things that you might be able to glean from others and use that in your world, right? But the truth of the matter is it's going to be different for everybody. You're going to figure it out along the way, but the trick is to keep moving forward. So before I go, I want to leave you with this. And I really mean this shit. This isn't some bullshit mantra, right? This is fucking true. And the quicker you start believing this, the better off you'll be. You are stronger than you think. You are capable of more than you believe. And the only thing standing in your way is the bullshit defeatist attitude. So get out there, kick some ass, and stop apologizing for being a badass. Okay? Love you guys. Hope you dug it. Hope you took something away from it. And I will talk to you next time. Later.
Thank you.